Oh, hey, what's up, scholars, and welcome back. So, today we're going to do a little bit more of observational drawing, but we're going to use different kinds of line drawings to work and practice with our observational drawing skills. So, actually what you caught me doing is I was starting to create a contour line drawing of my hand. I choose to do my hand today because I can change it, I can make it in different positions, and it just makes it more interesting for me. If I always practice with my open hand like that, boring. So with a hand, I can switch it up, but you can use any three-dimensional object for these practices today. So I'm working on my contour line drawing. In other words, it's an outline of my three-dimensional object. So I had my hand in front of me and I was looking at my hands. Don't forget, look, then draw. And as I'm drawing my contour line of my hand, I'm thinking about the height of my fingers, the width of my fingers, the spacing between my fingers, because the goal is to really represent this object pretty realistic. I'm drawing from observation. I expect it to be realistic. If you're using your memory to draw your hand or any other object, you're cheating yourself out of a valuable skill. So I'm making sure I'm carefully thinking and looking and noticing the different heights of my fingers, the spacing between my fingers, even the width of my fingers, because I'm really focused on the proportions. I want my hand to look as if it's a photograph almost. It's not going to come out as good, but that's okay, as long as I'm being a very mindful observer. So now with the contour line drawing, I don't really need to show too much detail. Like I said, it's more of an outline of my hand, just so I can get an idea of what my hand might look like. All right. And with this, I can always go back and edit it if I want. So here's my first drawing. Not bad. Not bad. I can see that I'm really noticing the spacing between my hands, noticing the spaces between my fingers, noticing the shapes that I see inside and outside my hand, and also noticing the length and the width of my hand. So this is my contour line drawing. Now, to really challenge myself, now I'm going to do a continuous contour line drawing. Same idea. This time, maybe I want to start adding some of the other details I see inside my hand, like the wrinkles or the lines inside my hand. Depending on which direction I'm looking at my hand, maybe my fingernail. But with the thing with the continuous contour line drawing is that my pencil does not come off the paper. So if I had a magical tool and could pick up your line drawing off the page, it would just be one line that just continues to go on and on. Where if you picked up my drawing right now, my contour line drawing, it would just shatter because I have so many different lines going at once. So the idea with the continuous contour line drawing is that my pencil stays on my paper. I do not pick it up. So I'm going to try it again. Maybe this time I want to change the position of my hand. Quiet coyote, if you know what I'm talking about. Today I also have other materials that I'm using. I'm using like a colored marker. I also do have my typical pencil. And then I have like just another basic pen. For this one, I'm going to use my colored marker. And if you don't have a colored marker, pencil's perfectly fine. So now I'm going to do the same thing. Now, the difference now with my continuous contour line drawing is that before I start drawing, I really want to think about where I want to start so I can place my marker or my pencil on the paper where it needs to start and make sure I'm not lifting up. It's going to be challenging. You need to force yourself, challenge yourself to keep your marker or your pencil on your paper. All right, so I've decided I'm going to start somewhere down here by my wrist. Once I decide, I can put my marker down and then start drawing. Now, same thing, I'm doing a lot of looking, but notice I'm keeping my pencil on, or my marker on the paper. And like, if I make a mistake, no big deal. This is just practice, but I'm still spending more time looking and less time drawing. Now, I'm kind of drawing as I'm looking, and you can do this too, but make sure you keep that marker on your paper. Now, I am slowing myself down because I want to make sure I get all the marks down with one continuous line. So some of the lines that I'm making, they're going to overlap. They might look a little squiggly, but that's okay. The main idea is that I'm capturing the shape, that the shapes that I see, still thinking about proportions or like the width, the length, and how everything relates together. It should make sense. If you look at it and you're like, wait a minute, that looks not right, then you need to go back and try again. That means you're not observing. Maybe you're spending too much thinking about what it should look like opposed to like actually drawing what you see. All right, if I make a mistake, whatever. You can always do this again. Notice how I'm still have my pencil or my marker glued to the paper. I want to give myself a wrist and done. Once you're done, you can lift your marker. All right, here's my, oops, wrong end. Here's my drawing this time. Oh yeah. Now, as you can see, the lines are a little bit more squiggly compared to my first drawing that I did. Just the outline. This time, I was really thinking about getting more of the detail. Plus, because I changed the position of my hand, there was more detail to draw, like my fingernail. Now, not perfect, but you can see it's pretty close. Not bad for my observational drawing for today. So, today you have two kinds of observational drawings you can practice. First one is just a basic contour line drawing, just drawing the outline and really noticing the spacing and the size of this object. And the second is your continuous line drawing, meaning you're going to keep that pencil or marker glued to the paper. So it's one line. Pick it up and it would be one line. No cheating. But you can always start again and try your best. All right, my friends, good luck and see you for the next challenge.